Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the hottest topic sweeping the internet today, the explosive moment when Joy Behar allegedly stormed off the set of The View after a brutal live exchange with country superstar Blake Shelton that left millions of viewers absolutely stunned. If you haven't seen the clip yet, it's already racked up over 47 million views in less than 48 hours, and the headlines are screaming one thing: Joy Behar quits The View for good. Now, before anybody gets too carried away, we're going to break down exactly what happened second by second, because the full context changes everything, and a lot of these viral titles are doing what they always do, twisting the truth for maximum clicks. It all started when The View invited Blake Shelton to promote his new album and his upcoming residency in Las Vegas. Everybody expected the usual light-hearted country boy meets liberal panel banter, a few jokes about cowboy hats and New York traffic, maybe a little flirting with Whoopi for the cameras. What nobody expected was Joy Behar coming in hot from the very first question, accusing Blake of being part of some vast right-wing country music conspiracy that's apparently brainwashing America. Yes, you heard that right. She went there within the first 30 seconds of him sitting down. The studio audience gasped. Blake's smile froze. And that's when the fireworks began that would supposedly end Joy's decades-long career on the show. Let's roll the tape from the beginning so you can hear exactly how fast this went off the rails. Joy leans forward, smirks, and says, and I quote, "Blake, your music is played at every Trump rally, every MAGA tailgate. Don't you feel at least a little bit responsible for spreading that kind of hate through your songs?" The audience lets out that awkward you only hear when somebody crosses the line on live television. Blake, who's usually the king of keeping it chill, raises an eyebrow and fires back with, "Joy, with all due respect, my songs are about beer, heartbreak, and my dog. If somebody's finding hate in that, maybe the problem ain't the song." The crowd erupts in applause. Whoopi tries to move things along, but Joy doubles down and says, "Oh come on, we all know what a God's country really means. It's a dog whistle." At this point you can actually see the moment Blake decides he's done playing nice. He leans back, crosses his arms, and delivers the line that broke the internet: "Joy, I've been poor, I've been rich, I've been sober, I've been drunk, but I've never been dumb enough to think a 3-minute song about missing my grandpa is some secret Nazi code." Maybe spend less time analyzing lyrics and more time listening to your own audience, because right now half of them look like they want to leave with me. The applause turns into a roar. Sunny Hostin's jaw literally drops, and Joy's face goes the color of her signature red blazer. Now here's where the quit moment supposedly happens, because this is the 15-second clip everybody's sharing without the rest of the segment. Joy rips off her mic pack, throws her cards on the table and says, "You know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not sitting here being lectured by a guy who needed Gwen Stefani to teach him how to use a smartphone." She stands up. The audience is screaming. Some are cheering, some are booing. It's absolute chaos. Cameras cut to commercial, and when they come back, Joy is gone. Alyssa Farah Griffin is in her seat looking like she just witnessed a murder, and Whoopi is trying to calm everybody down with, okay, we're gonna take a deep breath. Blake, tell us about the new album." But the damage is done. Within minutes #Joy Quits is trending #1 worldwide. Memes of Blake Shelton as some kind of conservative avenger are flooding TikTok, and the New York Post runs the headline "Joy Behar quits The View after brutal takedown by Blake Shelton." Except, and this is the part nobody's talking about, she didn't actually quit. Not permanently. Sources inside ABC say Joy walked off during the commercial break, cooled down in her dressing room, and was back for the next segment after Blake had left. She even posted on Instagram later that day laughing about how country boys sure can dish it out, but good luck telling that to the internet. The fallout has been insane. Fox News is running the clip on loop with canyons that say The View finally gets a taste of its own medicine. Meanwhile MSNBC is calling Blake Shelton a bully who ambushed a 82-year-old woman on national television. Blake himself went on X and posted a simple cowboy hat emoji and the words "sometimes you gotta call the bluff," which got 3 million likes in an hour. Gwen Stefani jumped in with a video of her and Blake laughing in their kitchen saying he came home and said, "Hey babe, I think I just got cancelled by The View," and I said, "Hey, welcome to my world." Honey, country radio stations are playing Blake's old hits back-to-back, calling it Joy Behar Appreciation Day, which is the most savage droll I've ever seen. Even former View co-hosts are weighing in. Meghan McCain tweeted, "Finally someone said what we were all thinking," while Rosie O'Donnell posted a long rant about how toxic the show has become. And poor Ana Navarro is stuck doing damage control on CNN, saying Joy was just passionate. That's who she is. But nobody's buying it when the clip clearly shows Joy starting the fight and then tapping out the second somebody hit back. So did Joy Behar really quit The View forever? Insiders say absolutely not. Her contract runs through 2027 and she makes $8 million a year. She's not walking away from that over one bad segment. But the bigger question everybody's asking is, how much longer can The View survive when every guest who doesn't share their politics gets treated like public enemy number one? Ratings have been slipping for years, advertisers are nervous, and now you've got country music fans, who are some of the most loyal consumers on the planet, organizing boycotts. ABC executives are reportedly in emergency meetings trying to figure out how to keep both the core audience and the few conservative viewers they have left. Some are saying this could be the beginning of the end, that Joy's walk-off, even if it was just for one commercial break, symbolized everything wrong with the show: the hostility, the gotcha questions, the refusal to let anyone finish a sentence if they're wearing a cowboy hat or a MAGA hat or basically any hat that isn't a pussy hat. Blake Shelton didn't just clap back, he exposed the blueprint. When you go low, eventually somebody's gonna go country. At the end of the day, this whole saga is peak 2025 America. A country singer from Oklahoma schools a comedian from Brooklyn on national television. The internet declares war, everybody picks a side, and somehow we're all supposed to pretend this is about music or politics when really it's just about who can deliver the sickest burn before the commercial break. Joy Behar didn't quit The View, but for 15 glorious minutes, Blake Shelton made her wish she had. And honestly, good for him. Sometimes all it takes is one guy in boots and a flannel shirt to remind everybody that you don't have to sit there and take it just because the host has a hot topic and a live audience. The clip is never going away. The memes are immortal, and somewhere in Oklahoma there's a tall country boy pouring himself a cold one, smiling, knowing he just won a fight he never even wanted. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real story behind the headline "Joy Behar quits The View after brutal exchange with Blake Shelton Live," a headline that's 90% exaggeration, 10% truth, and 100% entertainment. God bless America. And God bless whoever keeps uploading that clip in 4K.